Hey guys, today we're back with another product review, and today on the channel we'll be reviewing the 11-inch Desperado by American Guncraft. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be reviewing the American Guncraft Desperado 11-inch 12-gauge black powder double-barreled shotgun. And yes, that is a mouthful. So, as you all know, I've had the 6-inch Diablo, the 8-inch Desperado, and now the 11-inch Desperado 12-gauge double-barreled black powdered shotgun. American Guncraft has been a pretty good friend of the channel now for a while. The Diablo now is my most watched video of all time with almost 500,000 views. So I've always appreciated them, especially for sending me these guns to test and to keep. But like I said, guys, they've always been good to the channel, so I appreciate them. But you all know I always give my 100% honest review on everything. And that's exactly the same thing with what I'll be doing with this one. So, off the bat, right here in a second, what we're going to be starting out with is some birdshot. And it will be in both barrels. You're going to have a 70 grain load. And we're going to hopefully see what it can do to a piece of tin. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with that part. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be shooting this 11-inch Desperado by American Guncraft. This is going to be doing a 2 barrels full of the 8-shot birdshot, and I got them out of Winchester 2 3/4 shot shot shell. Poured them in here, got it loaded, and we've got 70 grains in each barrel. So let's go ahead and see what it will do on this piece of tin. We're about 10 yards here, so let's see what happens. We've got loaded up. So here will be the left barrel first. Let the smoke clear a little bit. All right, let's go up here and see what it will do after we shoot it with the other side of it. This will be the right barrel. As you can see, that can come out of my hand a little bit. This thing's covered in oil from whenever we first got it, and I haven't got to clean the oil off of it yet. Where it's a blue gun, I want to make sure it stays good and not rusted up. But that right there, I believe I had maybe a little bit more than 70 in it. So let's go up here and see what happens. So as you can see here, it's absolutely riddled this piece of tin, and all of them has come out the other side except a few. But now, that being said though, if this right here was a man-sized target, I mean, if this was a man, you could, you know, kind of expect to see what this would do to somebody, especially in it going through that thick of a piece of tin. And you see here where it's come off and come back in a little bit, but now a lot of them right there has went through to the other side. So let's head back to the table and let's get this loaded up with some, let's see here, I think some 1-ounce slugs might do it pretty good. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, we're back. What did y'all think about that? Overall, I think it's very interesting, especially to see what birdshot will do to a piece of tin. And, you know, on that ranges where it's not really right up and close and personal, where it's a tiny bit back from it. This gun right here, as you can see, it has power. And that's something that a lot of people don't understand with black powders. They think, oh, it's not, you know, that powerful because it's not a modern day cartridge or whatever else. Well, they're very wrong. And we'll soon find out what else can happen with that piece of tin whenever you go to a 1-ounce slug. And that's what the next video will be consistent of. As you can see here, it's just a 1-ounce round ball slug of lead. And all you have to do with these is after you load up your powder and everything, just take and drop it straight down, put your wad in front of it, and there you go. So let's go ahead without further ado and see what that will do to the piece of tin. All right, guys, we're back. Now we're going to be shooting the 1-ounce smoothbore slugs. These are just literally the 1-ounce round slugs, just literally pretty much a ball. So let's go ahead. We got 70 grains in each barrel. If I can do my part, let's see if we can shoot this this bottom circle right here and see what type of accuracy we can get with it. So let's go ahead and shoot the right barrel first. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's awful fun. It might give away your position with all this smoke, but now these right here are a ball to shoot. So let's go ahead and shoot the left-hand side, okay? So as the smoke clears, let's see if we can get through it and figure out what they done. Okay. So as you can see here, I was trying to aim right here. Here's the right-hand side and the left-hand side. These are the smooth bores. So I guess we're shooting a little bit high and to the right and high and to the left on this one. So if you're going to beat it, maybe instead of a full bead, fine bead it. So kind of give you an idea. Let's go ahead and go back in here and reload this up and use some of them actual rifled slugs in it and see how good they stay in it. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see in the video, it shot a little bit up and to the left for the left barrel and up and to the right for the right barrel. So what I can kind of figure out from that is that I might have on the round balls from now on, instead of full beading it, fine bead it, which means you can barely see the top of the bead whenever you're looking down the railing on the sight. So instead of giving it a full bead picture, maybe go to where you can just barely see the top of it. And that's what I might start doing with the actual 1 ounce round ball slugs. But overall, as you can see where I was aiming and where it hit, very accurate steel, especially coming out of 11-inch shotgun, black powdered shotgun at that, smooth bore and all that stuff. But now, if you was looking at a man-sized target, you would still be hitting your target, maybe not in the center, but still at least a little bit to where it was going to still do some damage. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and step it up to the 12 gauge fast load slugs. So what these are a slug that still already has the wad and everything that comes with it. They're also rifled on the front to help with aerodynamics whenever it's traveling out of the barrel and to keep a good spin on the projectile. And with this right here, all you have to have is the black powder. You put that down in there, and then you tap this down, or you can actually put the black powder, put a wad in, and then tap this down. I don't have to use a shot card for this, but you can use a wad and you cannot if you don't want to. So either way you want to go, you've got just all you have to do is throw the black powder in there, tamp this down, and you're ready to go if that's how you want to do it. But these right here have consistently been very accurate with the 6-inch and the 8-inch models. So let's go ahead and see what happens whenever we use it in the 12-inch variant. All right, guys, we're back. Now we have the rifled slugs in it, I guess you would say. This is American Guncraft's own type of ammunition that you can put in this. Is all it is. It's pretty much, it's got its own personal wadding and everything, and it's a rifled slug in the top of it. So we've got them both in left and right barrel, 70 grains of powder in each of them. Let's go ahead and aim again at the center circle and see what we can do. It's gonna be left barrel first. Let's go ahead and let this clear up a little bit and see what we done. I don't know if you can see it or not right now through the smoke, but it looks to me like we've got about a right at perfect shot. So we'll walk up here in a minute and check it out. Let's go ahead and do the right side. All right. Well, the right-hand side looks like I pulled a little bit, but now on the dead center of the first shot, I hit it dead right there in the center, and as you can see, right there's a wadding. We might be able to pull this piece of tin out and maybe get a little bit better look at it. It's going both of the sides of the barrel of the shot now. Well, never mind, I forgot. We actually had screwed it in here, but as you can see, right there is the actual wadding and the slug. It's still in the thing. Let's walk over here to the side. As you can see here, whenever that one on the right-hand side it come through, it shot through here, tore all bit of this piece of wood out, kept on trucking, and went on into the woods there. So As you can see, there's a lot of forcing behind them. This ain't no kid's toy. And on the front of the box, if I'm not mistaken, they've actually killed a gator with one of them things. But as you can see, I mean, 11-inch barrel, well, he's right there at 20 yards, some really good accuracy, especially with the first shot. I pulled a little bit on the second one, being honest with you guys. But now on that first shot, I aimed right there, done my part, and it sure went through with it. So like I said, especially with this 11-inch barrel and this Desperado, you should be able to get good accurate shots enough to where you can feel comfortable if you want to go deer hunt with this during black powdered season. I think it'd be pretty interesting myself. So let's go ahead and hit back to the, let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit back to the garage, and let's go ahead and end the review. All right, guys, we're back. So we did shoot it in the 11-inch Diablo, and the first shot was very, very accurate. On the second shot, I accidentally pulled a little bit, so that was my bad on my part. But as you can see, with that 1-ounce slug, and it went back every bit into that piece of wood, that's a lot of power behind that little projectile there. And overall, guys, it's going to be very hard to beat that whenever it comes to accuracy, and if you're wanting to really use this for hunting or other purposes. So I would 100% recommend that you pick up some of these 12-gauge fast load slugs from American Guncraft. I think these consist of 25 in these maybe. They're a 1-ounce slug and a quick load Savick carrier. Very interesting. So guys, overall, this right here meets my expectations and more with that 11-inch barrel. I mean, overall, guys, this is one of my favorite products I've ever been sent to review, and I've always loved any of the Diablos or Desperados that American Guncraft has sent me. But now I think this 11-inch one might be my favorite now, because you still have that very easy weight and concealability as you did with the other ones, but now that extra 3 inches from the 8-inch model on the end. Just overall, you have a very powerful package right here, especially for if your state doesn't allow certain firearms, or if you're a felon and can't carry a firearm, you still want to be, you know, able to carry one in certain states. You can in the state of Kentucky, but now in other states you still can. So if you, you know, want to look into it as that, just make sure you always check your laws first to see if you're allowed to own one of these. And like I said, guys, I appreciate y'all viewing. If you have any questions or comments about the American Guncraft Desperado 11-inch variant, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But guys, thank y'all for viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.